the rainforest, nature's overcrowded, humid nightmare, a place where everything either wants to eat you, sting you, or drop something unpleasant on your head. And in the middle of this chaotic, bug infested sauna, bam, another monkey is born. Congratulations, little primate, life just officially started, and it's already a mess. Welcome to the world, a dizzying maze of branches, predators, and constant existential threats. This tiny fur ball, fresh out of the womb, has exactly zero time to enjoy the miracle of life. No, sir, born 3 stories up in a swaying tree with nothing but sheer willpower and mother's arm strength between survival and free falling to oblivion. The ground, it's not soft, it's not forgiving, and falling, that's the fastest way to become jungle pancake. Let's talk about the weather, because what screams welcome to Earth like your first day being a monsoon party? That's right, forget warm blankets or cozy nurseries. This newborn monkey is greeted by torrential rain, slippery branches, and the soothing sounds of other animals screaming in the distance. Pure ambience. Notice the grip, that's because if you let go, you're done. No second chances. Evolution has thoughtfully designed this species to pop out of the womb with an urgent need for upper body strength. Can't hold on. Good luck. There's always the next offspring. Nature's brutal like that. And don't even think about taking a break. Down below, snakes, jaguars, and other lovely neighbors just dying to meet this newborn. Preferably with their teeth. Every rustle in the bushes, potential death. Every bird call should be a predator signal. It's like living in a horror movie, except there's no popcorn and you're the victim and the unpaid actor. Oh, and let's not forget the delightful family dynamic. The other monkeys. They're loud, chaotic, and not above shoving the newcomer around just for fun. Siblings, more like tiny furry chaos agents, sharing, not in the monkey vocabulary. It's a free for all, and this baby's at the bottom of the social ladder, literally and figuratively. So to recap, born into a tree, surrounded by constant danger, rain-soaked, and expected to climb for survival from day one. No chill time, no easing into existence, just instant fight or fall mode. And thus begins the heroic journey of the monkey, swinging, screaming, and scrambling through a life that, quite frankly, started out rough and shows no signs of slowing. Ah, yes, childhood, that magical time in life, filled with wonder, growth, and crippling anxiety. For a monkey, growing up means one thing, surviving literally everything trying to kill you while figuring out how to use limbs that still work like expired spaghetti. Behold, our young monkey, now slightly larger, slightly furrier, and just as clueless. At this stage, survival isn't just a challenge, it's an Olympic sport every single day. Look at that technique, flawless form, perfect execution of failure. Monkeys are supposed to swing gracefully through the canopy like jungle gymnasts. Instead, this one's just out here playing Will I Break a Bone Today? Spoiler alert, monkeys don't have health insurance, so let's really hope not. Now let's address the ever-present murder gallery known as predators. Oh, you thought the jungle was a peaceful place? Cute. Try being on every menu in the forest. Snakes, eagles, big cats. Basically nature's version of hitmen, all with one mission, in this monkey's awkward little life. That rustling in the bushes. Probably a snake. That shadow overhead. Probably a hawk. That feeling of constant dread. Yeah, that's instinct, baby. Enjoy. Evolution gave monkeys the gift of paranoia, and for good reason. Any lapse in attention means this monkey sip's about to star in a Discovery Channel documentary titled When Snacks Swing. And let's not forget the glamorous process of growing up. As the monkey ages, it experiences what scientists call developmental milestones, but what any sane observer calls a series of humiliating missteps. Fur patches grow in weird places, limbs seem too long for the body, balance questionable, social skills even worse. Think of the most awkward human teenager you've ever met. Now give them a tail and a complete lack of privacy. That's this monkey's entire vibe. Trying to fit in with the troop. Good luck. Socializing in monkey society is less about making friends and more about avoiding getting slapped by the dominant alpha because you accidentally looked at him funny. Grooming rituals, weird, uncomfortable, and if you mess it up, congrats, you are now socially exiled. Have fun eating alone, loser. Now back to locomotion, or more accurately, not dying from gravity. Monkeys spend their entire lives high above the ground, and every branch is a potential lawsuit waiting to happen. Wet branches, death trap, loose vines, death trap, that branch that looks sturdy but totally isn't. Surprise, death trap. And because the jungle never takes a day off, rainstorms are frequent and unannounced, turning the entire canopy into a giant slippery jungle gym of doom. Oh, and focus. Yeah, monkeys are curious, which is a polite way of saying easily distracted idiots. See a shiny bug, must chase it. Random noise, investigate immediately. Everything is a potential toy, and also a potential death sentence. Curiosity didn't kill the monkey yet, but it's definitely trying. Food, that's another headache. The jungle isn't a buffet, it's more like a game show called Find That Fruit or Starve. Our young monkey must now fight other monkeys, birds, and even insects for a few measly bites of overripe fruit. And if this monkey dares to steal from an older troop member, oh, it's on. Expect a full blown WWE brawl, complete with screaming, hair pulling, and one very confused monkey wondering if the banana was worth it. It wasn't. Survival instincts. Yeah, those are kind of working. The monkey has learned to sleep with one eye open, move constantly, and trust absolutely no one, including its own siblings, who will happily push it off a branch just for laughs. Family bonding at its finest. So let's recap this cheerful childhood: non-stop fear, endless falls, social rejection, food fights, predator paranoia, and the occasional oops I almost died moment before lunch. It's a miracle any monkey makes it past the age of 2. Honestly, if this isn't the most chaotic, absurd, high-stress existence, oh wait, it totally is. Ah, peace at last, never mind. The sky's having a meltdown again. Back to the struggle. Coming up next, adulthood, where everything's harder, louder, and somehow even more exhausting. Don't worry, it only gets worse. Behold, adulthood, the long awaited reward for surviving infancy, dodging predators, and enduring the jungle's version of puberty. Surely now, after years of chaos and branch related trauma, life finally gets easier, right? Wrong. Adulthood for a monkey is just childhood with more responsibilities, more drama and surprise, even less free time. Think of it as leveling up in a video game where every level just adds more enemies and less health. Congratulations, you're now an adult monkey. Try not to die. Let's start with food. As an adult, you'd think foraging would get easier. You've got experience, you know the good fruit trees, and you're no longer competing with clumsy juveniles. But nope, now the entire troop expects you to fend for yourself and share. Sharing, in this economy, please, every bite of fruit comes with a side of social tension, because if you take too much, you're selfish, and if you take too little, you're starving. Speaking of judgment, social hierarchy, welcome to the never ending soap opera that is monkey politics. As an adult, it's all about status. Who grooms who gets the best branch to sleep on, and who gets yelled at for literally no reason. The alpha male, absolute tyrant. The alpha female, equally terrifying. Your job, stay invisible, avoid drama, and maybe, steal a banana when no one's looking. Rest, not a chance. Adulthood means constantly being on alert. Predators haven't gone away, they've just gotten sneakier. And now, younger monkeys climb on you like you're a jungle gym, because apparently you're the responsible one now. Naps, luxury, peace, non existent. Your best hope is finding a semi stable branch and praying that the rain gods keep you today. Now let's talk about reproduction, the magical reward of making it this far, or so one would think. In reality, it's just another competition, only now with awkward mating dances and a solid chance of rejection. Impressing a mate involves a delicate balance of grooming, flexing, and not looking desperate, which, let's be honest, is impossible when your entire life is a circus of failure. And through it all, the predators still lurk. Just because you've grown doesn't mean you're safe. Now you're just a bigger, slightly tougher snack. Congrats on the upgrade. So here's the reality: adult monkey life is a daily routine of don't fall, don't starve, don't anger the alpha, and don't get eaten. Sure, you've survived longer than most, and yes, you're technically better at life now, but is it easier? Absolutely not. It's just different flavors of struggle, served fresh every morning with a side of chaos. And that's adulthood. Not a peaceful reward, but a continuation of the madness, just with slightly more muscle mass and a whole lot more stress. Your life as a monkey, a never ending climb, full of danger, drama, and disappointment. But hey, at least you're not a sloth. Now that's a miserable life. Subscribe for more animal misery, narrated with love.